These are the 3 strategies that we learned about and practiced last week. They were tell them to stop, walk away, and ignore it. Here are the 3 new strategies that we're going to focus on this week. Today, we're going to learn about talk it out, share and take turns, and make a deal. Talk it out. So this strategy is only going to work if both people are calm, ready to talk, and ready to listen to each other. Each person gets to explain their side while the other person listens. And you can use these sentence starters to help you talk it out. You want to start with an I statement. So you start by saying, I feel blank when you, and you tell them exactly what happened. Please, and this is where you get to say what you want to have happen next. So for example, someone might be calling a student a name that they don't like. Maybe it's a nickname that they're saying it jokingly and they think that it's okay, but the other student is actually feeling hurt by this and they want it to stop. So that student might say, I feel hurt when you call me that name. Can you please stop? I have 2 5th grade students who are going to give us an example of how to use this strategy when they had a problem in Gaga Ball.
So I feel frustrated when you get hit in the leg in Gaga Ball and you know you're out because it's the rule, but you still don't get out. Can you please get out when you're out?
Yeah, sorry. I kind of got carried away back then. I'm sorry. I'll get out when I'm out in Gaga Ball from now on.
Think of an example of a small problem where you might use the strategy talk it out to solve it. Your teacher can pause the video if you have time and call in some students to give examples and practice using this strategy. Share and take turns. This is a strategy that students at Clark are already using every day. This is a really important one because if you don't share, students might not want to play with you. You can notice if somebody wants their turn, if they're quietly waiting in line, or if they ask you. You can politely figure out a way that you can share that toy, or if it's a book, that you can take turns with the book. I want you to think about the objects or books or toys that need to be shared in your classroom or at Clark. This first group of students gets to play with the Legos first.
Wait, show me the timer.
They're gonna flip the sand timer and they get to play with the Legos until the sand timer runs out. Then they're gonna switch and these students can play the Legos and these students can put together a puzzle. All right, the last strategy we're gonna focus on for this week is called make a deal. When you make a deal, you might lose a little, but you gain a lot. It's like a compromise. For example, there are 2 friends and you wanna play different games at recess. They might lose a little when they make a deal, like not being able to play the game they wanted to for the entire recess, but they're going to gain a lot, like fun and friendship. To make a deal, you could use games like rock, paper, scissors, or choosing a number between 1 and 10. Think of some different examples of when you might use the strategy make a deal. You can pause the video if you have time and give some examples. These 2 students both want to play on the computer, but there's only one computer left. What should they do?
They should play rock, paper, scissors.
Ooh, and whoever wins gets the computer. Looks like you get to go use the computer today.
For real?
Good job. Problem solving all on your own. You just saw 2 students use the strategy make a deal to solve their problem of who was going to get to use the computer that day. If you were the student who lost rock, paper, scissors and didn't get to use the computer, you might feel sad that you didn't get to or disappointed, but you might feel happy for your friend. You can tell yourself, maybe next time. I can't wait to hear how these strategies are working out for you this week and to see you using them in your classrooms, on the playground, and all around our school. Have a great week.